Hi, this is going to be part 1 of the Wee Ones blanket by Cuddle. Okay. I have my little sheep out because it's Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. No, I did not make these. No, this is not a tutorial. They're just here because they look cute. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my box. Well, I guess I'll just move my little sheepy over here. I already took the plastic off. Oh dear, it's got a sticker. There we go. Okay, so here's all the lovely fabrics. Ooh. Oh, a little tiny rubber bands. So it comes pre-cut. And I have all my different stripes. This is the backing. And this is the binding. Here's another stripe. Here's another stripe. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Kind of have my own ideas and I want to change it, and I might. But the first step is going to be, I'm going to attach my backing to my batting. Okay, this did not come in the kit. This was polyester batting, and I found a piece larger than 27 by 27 because that's the size of the finished blanket, which seems a little tiny, but for now, I'm just going to get all this stuff out of the way for part 1. And little sheepies. Bye-bye. Okay, I have a Sharpie, and I also have a highlighter because I'm not sure which one's going to work. So I'm going to, oh, and I have my basting adhesive. Okay, so I'm going to start by laying out my background fabric. Okay, I'm going to feel, this should be a square. Okay, my table is 34 by 34, so 27 by 27. And the nap is going this way. I can feel this is going against the grain. Okay, so it's going so this is going to be the top. That's going to be the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over. Okay, get it all spread out nicely. Where's my batting? This is a polyester batting. I didn't know these had a front and a back. One side's actually really smooth and the other side is not as smooth. So I'm going to find the smooth side. Make sure it covers all of it. Now, we want to attach this. Okay, make sure I have extra around each side. Okay. Wow, this thing is tiny. So, the way they did it in their tutorial was they folded half of it back. So I'm just going to do half at a time. And oh dear. I heard someone recommend to spray the fabric, not the batting. And I think that's why, because it's going to get lost in the batting. It's so fluffy. So I'm just going to spray some of my, and then slowly roll this up. Smooth it out. Did it stick? Well, not all of it. Did that stick? Yep. Okay, then to do the other side, you could even turn it around, but since my table's tiny, I'm just gonna come around here and do this side. And I have the sheet on the table in case I miss. You don't want this stuff on your table. I probably put too much that time. And then you kind of push it out. Okay, so now I should have all of my back piece attached to the batting, okay? Now one of the tips, hold on. You can fold a piece back and feel this. Okay, it's still, the nap is going this way. Okay, so this is going to be the top of my blanket. So over here, I'm going to use my highlighter. I'm going to put a T for the top. Okay, I'm a little worried about using this, but if I do it lightly and I make sure it doesn't go through, just put a T for top with my Sharpie. I did it super light, so because I don't want it to soak through. Okay, so there's part one, is I now have my backing and my batting ready to go. So the next, might as well keep going. Okay, might as well keep going. The next part is to find the center. I'm going to fold it over and line up the corners of the backing, not my batting. Okay, so is that the center? Line them up, the corners. Okay. So, right here, I'm going to make a mark. I should have done it the other way. Lined it up. I'm looking for the center of this big piece going horizontally, meaning side to side. Okay, so there's my top, my T for my top, and I folded this other half underneath it. I put right sides together so that I can mark on this. Make sure that your things are lined up, so you're finding the middle of that square. Okay, now here's my highlighter. Middle, middle. Okay, and if I want to, I could just make a quick little line down here just to make sure. Okay, now let's open it back up. And I can see where the middle is. Okay, according to my diagram, we're going to start with the center strip, which is one of the strips of sheep. So let's find a sheep strip. Should have 3, which I do. Okay, I want, hold on, I have to feel which way is the nap going. It's going that way. Okay, so the center of this strip will be the center of the quilt. I'm just eyeballing it, okay? I guess I could fold this in half if you wanted to find the exact center. Fold it in half. There's the center. Line it up with your mark. Lay it down. Go over here. Same thing. Okay. Now, okay, I need to get my ruler. Hold on, what did I do with it? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and mark a line. With my highlighter. I'm going to sew this so that I don't forget. Okay, this is the top, so I feel my thing going down. Okay. So I want to glue this or baste it to my thing. So I'm going to fold back half of it. Get my spray the fabric, not the baste, not the batting. Okay, so that's the top half. And then for the other side, and this is how you do it without moving it. Bring it back. Okay, make sure you're not getting any on the front. And okay, so this is going to be the end of part 1. It's about 10 minutes long. So far I have attached my backing onto my batting. I've marked the top so that if you fold it this way and you feel it, the nap is going in the correct direction. This too, and what I've done here is I spray basted this onto this centered, and the blanket hopefully centered. Wow, this thing's tiny. Okay, all right, that's the end of part 1. Thanks for watching.